Hello guys and welcome back to a new video, and today it's time for another episode of ARK Scorched Earth. And in today's episode, we once again have a to-do list to do. This is the to-do list I want to do today. As you can see, THYLACOLEO, massive base upgrade, a ghillie suit, and the S plus Nanny. And we're going to start off with the S plus Nanny. So, what this is. The Nanny. It is a structure that basically imprints your dinos, or your dinos that are growing up. So you hatch an egg, a dinosaur comes out of it, or you let two dinosaurs pair with each other, and then one of them gives birth to a dinosaur. And basically it, as you can see, imprints nearby non-adult dinos, which means that it's going to imprint them to a full 100% as long as they are in range. And what imprinting does, it basically gives them better stats. And that can really come in handy when we, for example, go into the caves or fight the boss. And that is something that is just extremely useful. And that first point over there gives food to nearby babies. So you don't have to put food in their inventory manually, but which isn't a big deal, but it just saves a lot of time as well. And yeah, it only requires power, and it can be relatively easily made. Only 250 cementing paste is not that much, and human hair. And for human hair, we need to get scissors to cut ourselves, which are really easy to make, so let's just make them in the smithy. So there we go, scissors, and now we can start by cutting our hair, because, well, I don't know if you can see it. You can't. Now you can definitely see it. We have quite a lot of hair, so we can, we can cut ourselves. That's it. So cut this and cut that. Very nice. And at the end of the episode, we'll also cut ourselves once again. So we have nice, we have a nice amount of human hair, and we can actually make the Nanny. So then I want to go on to the massive base upgrade, and it basically involves this stuff. So it involves the industrial stuff. So we have the industrial gyro, the grinder, the forge, and this is the industrial cooker. We don't have any of it yet, but I think we can already start by making some of this stuff. So the industrial grill is actually really cheap, only 200 metal ingots and 40 cementing paste, barely anything, 30 and 40 crystal and oil, that's also barely anything. This thing though, the industrial grinder, is very, very expensive. 800 cementing paste, 2000 crystal, 3200 metal ingots, 600 oil, 600 polymer. It's really, really expensive. And this forge we can unlock on level 80. We're 73 at the moment. So what I am going to try to do is find some explorer nodes, because those give some sort of experience boost for, I think, around 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And then we'll just collect some resources. But that's not the only thing. We are also going to be making the chemistry bench. This is the chemistry bench. We can't unlock it yet. And it is another, it's relatively expensive. It's not as expensive as the industrial grinder or the forge, but it's also quite expensive. So then let's go on to the ghillie suit. So right now we have this desert cloth suit, which is nice. It works really well, but the ghillie suit is even better. So if we just look at this, hyperthermic insulation for the shirt is 25, and for the pants is also 25, 25, 25, 25, or 15 for this one. Oh, this is a cloth hat. It's not desert cloth. But if we look at the ghillie, you can see it gives 30 insulation. It doesn't give as much armor, but it does protect us from the heat better, and maybe from the cold as well. No. So is it worth getting this one? I mean, it is pretty cheap. It only requires organic polymer, which is dropped by mantises. So let's just learn that already. And yeah, a THYLACOLEO, I want to work on that as well. But we prepared for that somewhat in the last episode. We made a long neck rifle and a couple of trank darts. So let me just see if I happen to have a better long neck rifle. Nope. All right, that's fine. Or maybe in the other chest, I don't know. So what I could also do is just fly around, look for those supply drops like those. That's a yellow one, I think. I could also do that. It's not really the most interesting to watch, but I could always do that somewhat off camera, so I could just cut it out of the recording. We have a nice little bit of metal over there. Very nice. We have a bunch of metal. That's never going to be an issue. So, of course, we need a lot more trank darts, so we need more narco berries, but we also need more spoiled meat. So let's just make around 50 in this one. Let's make 50 in this one. Let's just make 50 in every mortar and pestle, well, as far as we can go, and that will hopefully be, yeah, okay, we can actually make that. How many narco berries? Oh, we still have a lot of narco berries left. We can collect them relatively easily with ARK and Kilo, so that's not really going to be a problem. Let's just put that in there. And I also want to make one thing, which is the grappling hook, the reusable grappling hook. It only costs 1 cementing paste. Can we already make it? Nope, because we need the 1 cementing paste. So let's make 1 cementing paste. There we go. Let's just actually make that first, so we don't have to wait on that. And now we can make the grappling hook. This, excuse me, there we go. This is super useful because it allows us to basically cling on to anything. Let's just do that. Okay, that doesn't work, but this does work. As you can see, we can basically climb any structure. I think we can even go, yeah, we can even do that. Holy shit. I love the grappling hook. It's just such a useful item, and you can basically climb onto anything with it, which is really nice. And we can go back and we don't fall down, which is really nice. So yeah, that's one more thing made. All right, so let's just take these narcotics. Let's put them in here. And let's try and make as many trank darts as we can. So we can make 28 because we don't have any more of what? We don't have any more narcotics. Oh, we needed 3 per trank dart. Okay, that's quite a lot. But for a THYLACOLEO, we don't really need that many trank darts. Let's actually take a look. Okay, so for level 120, which is the max on Scorched Earth, we only need 26. We already have 34, so that is more than enough. But I always like to take a little bit of extra precaution with this. So, okay, so we have more than enough trank darts. We also need, let's see, do we have any prime meat? Oh, he prefers cooked meat. Okay, well then we can make that easily. Do we have any prime meat? Yes, we do. So let's just put all of it in there. Let's put our wood in there, 50. And yeah, that can burn right away. So then we also need a few spare narcotics just in case he wakes up. 20 should be enough. And then I think we can find one, but I don't know what's the best way to knock him out. So one way is we could make a trap at the location of the THYLACOLEO, but I think a better way to do it is just make a taming pen right next to our base. So, oh, we actually have some spare fence foundations. That's nice. Then we're also going to do, let's see, we're going to do a bunch of stone door frames. So not stone door frame. There we go. We need 24, I think, so let's just make 24 of those. So my idea was to basically pick up the THYLACOLEO with our Argentavis, because an Argentavis can actually pick up the THYLACOLEO. Oh yeah, I put them on this hitching post, so let's see if they gained a lot of levels. So I only waited 1 day in between these recordings, like the last episode and this episode, because I'm going on vacation. I'm recording this on the Wednesday before I go on vacation, so I have to prepare a little bit of videos for you because I obviously cannot do that in when I'm not at home, when I'm not with my PC. Alright, so this one gained 3 levels. Let's just do movement speed. This one gained 15 levels. That's very nice. Let's just do most of it in weight and a little bit in movement speed. And this one has 7 levels. That's pretty nice. Let's just do a little bit in health and stamina, melee damage as well, and movement speed. Then we can start by making our taming pen. So what is the best location? I think this is flat enough, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is flat enough. Alright, let's just take care of the Storty Dragon though, because he could be a nuisance. Alright, there we go. And I think we also need to take care of these rocks over there as well. So let's just take our Kilo with us. Yeah, we could always use some extra flint. Alright, I think this should be fine. So, let's start by placing the fence foundations. So, let's do it in a 3x3, well, shape. Not like that. I'm gonna pick that up later. Alright, so that's 3. Then we need to do it like this, and like that. And then finally, like, okay, well, if you ever need building advice, don't come to me. Never come to me. Alright, like that. Let's just pick up this one. And now we can start by placing the door frames. So, these door frames are really, really handy because we can get inside of the trap, but most dinosaurs can definitely not escape from the trap. And a THYLACOLEO is big enough so it cannot escape, which is exactly what we want. Alright, so we're gonna do 2 high, because otherwise there is the potential that the dinosaur could just walk over it, and that should be the trap. That's all that we need, basically. So now, I think it's time to look for a THYLACOLEO. Just let me not forget the meat, but let's just keep it in the refrigerator because it does spoil quite fast. So here it does 7 days. Okay, nice. We could always take it out when we actually have knocked him out. So, as we all know by now, probably, if you haven't watched the last episode, then you don't. But if you have, then you probably know or still remember. THYLACOLEOs are very common at the area of our oil pumps, which is quite good because then we don't need to travel a very long distance. Alright, so I already see one of them right over there. So that's level 12. Obviously, we do not want that. That's really trash, to be honest. So let's take a look around this area. We have a bunch of oil also, which is really nice. Okay, that's a level 16 right there. That's also not what we want. We want at least level, I don't know, level 100 at least for fighters, because otherwise it's really not worth it, to be honest. Alright, so what's in there? A tent. We already have 2 of those, so we really don't need one more. Alright, that's one more of there. 68. That's better, but again, not what we want. So let's just kill this one. Alright, so one more over there, level 60. Again, not what we want. I'm not seeing a lot of them anyways, which is really... Oh, grabbed the wrong one. I'm really not seeing a lot of them. Normally... Oh, boy, a Rex. Level 84. That's not too bad, but... I don't think we'll be able to take down a Rex. Just yet. Alright, there's one more. Oh, level 120. There we go. That is the best thing we could have gotten. That's literally the highest. Okay, really? Okay, really? Okay, I need to regen a little bit. So let's just... Fun fact, if you just force feed your tame some meat, then it will regain some health. It doesn't work with herbivores, but it does work with... What the heck are you doing here? Is that it? No, that's level 60. There we go. Got him. Got him. Okay. Hopefully we can survive this. Hopefully we can. Our health is going up, which is nice, but he could take some bites and I don't know if they hurt a lot, to be honest. I really don't know anymore. So we have to go that way. But yeah, we got a THYLACOLEO of the best possible level. As you can see, max level, it says at the top left corner. Quite a lot of torpor, but I think we can do it. We have 61 trank darts, 62 actually. So this is going to be relatively easy, I hope. I'm not too sure, but I think it's going to be relatively... Jesus, what was that? Relatively easy. Alright, let's just go a little bit slowly. Let's turn the camera like that. And there we go. He's inside of the trap. Nice. So, we need, for level 20, 120, 26, and we have 62. So, literally... the other way around. Alright, let's go. Alright, I've just shot 4 darts him in. He is around a quarter. Yeah, we need around 18 probably. I've also never tamed a THYLACOLEO before, but I've always heard that he's like one of the favorites. Like one of the favorite creatures from many players, or the favorite. I've also heard that he's pretty good. So I hope that that's the case. Otherwise, I don't know. He could still be relatively good, but we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, we're also going to take a second THYLACOLEO later on, which will be a female. And with the help of the S+ Nanny, we could make the THYLACOLEO babies really ridiculous stats. But he has been knocked out, so let's just take our cooked prime meat. We have some in here. Yep. Okay, very nice. And now it's just a matter of waiting, which is quite boring, but oh well, we could do some stuff in the meantime. There we go, put some food in there. His torpor loss is quite quick, but I think it should be fine. Okay, I don't know what you're planning to do, but that's not something you can do, Argent Tavis. That's not something you're allowed to do. Excuse yourself. Okay, I do not want to hit the Doedicurus. Okay, I hit the Doedicurus. Thank you, dumb Argentavis. You know what, let's just pick up this Doedicurus and let's drop him off of this cliff. I don't want to spend minutes on trying to kill him when we can just do that. There you go, he won't be a nuisance anymore. Yay! Alright, so one bite is 14.8%. And it's a taming effectiveness plus 59 level, so he's going to be a level 179. If everything goes as we want. There's no dangerous dinosaurs here around the area. There's some wolves there, but... Ooh, level 120. That's very... intriguing. Jesus, I couldn't find the word. Alright, but yeah, this long-neck rifle worked really well. It only cost us 21 or 20? Does it still have one loaded? No. So it only costed 21 trank darts to knock out a THYLACOLEO, which is quite good. So, THYLACOLEO is checked. Well, not yet, but I think we can already check it off. So, then we can take a look at the industrial stuff. So, first of all, the industrial grill. We need 40 cementing paste, and the rest is really easy to get. So, let's just make 40 cementing paste, so 20 in that one, and 20 in that one. And then, I think we can already make it. So, I think we can make it in here. So, we have the grill. Very nice. And of course it uses electricity for power or gas, but we can just use electricity. So that actually reminds me of one other thing. This base is quite good, but it is relatively small. So I was thinking about expanding it around the sides, but we can also just put on a second floor because that only requires a couple of ceilings, which is what we want. So I think we can just put on a couple of floors instead, or a couple of ceilings to make a second floor. So let's just see if we have we don't have a lot of clay. Fuck. We need 60 clay for one ceiling. Jesus, my god. Do we have sand? We have a lot of sand. Cactus sap, we do have quite a bunch of cactus sap. So let's make some freaking clay. Yay. Alright, but our cementing paste is done, which means we can make the grill. We don't make it in our inventory. We make it here. Yay. Grill. There we go. That's one industrial item made. So we at least made some progress in this episode in terms of our base. And the really, really good thing is it's not that big. It's really not that big. So we could just place it here. It's unpowered, but I think we can just put, well, we can just draw some wires like that. Put an outlet here. If everything works correctly, in the last episode we learned it was an absolute hell, or in the 4th episode. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit easier. So let's just make 3 more intersections, and let's also make an outlet, which we need electronics for. Alright, so we needed, we actually only needed 2 intersections, but that's fine. So if we put an outlet in here, I swear to God, it better work. It better freaking work. Alright, so does it work? Yes. Something at least goes right with our freaking electrical network. Alright, so that means we can cook anything we want in here. And we don't need any wood. We can just do 10, there we go. And the really good thing is that it makes it really fast, and it makes it in bulk. Bulk, is that the right word? I think. So it makes 10, I think it makes 12 at once, which is just really, really, really good. So let's just turn this off. We don't need this campfire anymore. Get the hell out of here. We can just do it in here. There we go. Yeah, let's go. All right, so let's just work on our ceiling, our floor. So let's actually check up on the THYLACOLEO first, because that's a little bit more important. I don't want him to wake up and then we have to do the taming process all over again. I don't want to do that. Yay. All right, so let's just put a little bit of narcotics in him. I think that should be fine. And okay, so he's losing taming effectiveness, but I don't think he's gonna lose enough so he could lose a level. Maybe. I could be wrong. Let's see what's in there. So we have an oil pump. Okay. A limentris or limentria, whatever. A blueprint. Okay, so that oil pump is alright, but we really don't need one more, because we log out for one day and there's already 600 in there, and we really don't need that much oil. Anyways, this teleport could come pretty close, so let's just take care of him, because we don't want them to attack the THYLACOLEO, because then he would lose taming effectiveness, and that would be a waste. Alright, so let's take a look at the ceilings now. So I think we are going to do 3 by 5, so we're going to need 15 ceilings. We can make 14. Oh my god, are you kidding me? But we have more than enough. Okay, clay is actually not really going to be a problem. We can get sand and cactus sap really easily, so yeah. Right, one more, there we go. So now we can make 15 ceilings, very nice. So, where should we put the ceilings? We could move around this, with this signpost and do it here. We could also do it in the left half of the house. Ooh, we learned the wreck saddle. Nice. Well, we're gonna tame the wrecks eventually, so let's just learn it already. Alright, let's see how our ceilings are doing. 15 ceilings are done. So, I think the most practical place would just be to put it like this, because I don't really think it's gonna get in the way. So I think this is fine. So now we need to make some stairs. What we could also do is place some more ceilings over here, so like 2 more. I think that should be fine, and then just place stairs over here. I think that should be fine, to be honest. So let's just make 2 more ceilings. Then we also need to learn the Adobe ramp or stairs. Adobe ramp. Is there stairs? Adobe stairs. staircase. We could also do a staircase like that, and then like, oh, whoops. I do have some idea of how I could solve that. The staircase could work. The staircase could actually work. Staircase, Adobe staircase. I have an idea, trust me. Alright, so what I had in mind was not that. Not that. Oh my god, this system is so stupid. Okay, this is not working the way I want it to work. Oh my god, this is really, really annoying. So maybe we put the ceiling here instead. Something like this, I guess. And then the ramp like that. Can this just connect to it? Fuck. Oh my god, this building system is so fucking dumb, I swear. How about like that? So like that. Oh my god, I don't know. It really doesn't look that good, to be honest. I don't know. I really don't know what to do now. It looks like crap, to be honest. I should check up on our THYLACOLEO. Hey, there we go. It has been tamed. Very nice. Okay, so his health is meh. His melee damage is also meh. His weight is alright. Stamina is okay, I guess. And his food is like, what the heck? Let's just take that out of you. Yeah. I mean, we could always level him up. Let's actually put him for a test run. I've never had a THYLACOLEO before. So I really want to test him out. Alright, so let's just make a saddle real quick. And yeah, then we can finally test out our THYLACOLEO. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I've, again, never had a THYLACOLEO before. This is... Alright, where are the freaking dinos? Come on. Ooh, he can also jump. Oh my god. Oh my god, he can jump so high. Bam! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is pretty damn nice. Alright, that was quite successful, to be honest. I really like this boy. I really like it. So, I'm just gonna put him on the hitching post. Hitch him, put him on wandering, and yeah, then he's gonna gain a lot of levels. Oh yeah, that's so satisfying. Holy shit. Alright, his stats are not amazing, but again, I'm just gonna let him breed with a female eventually, and then we are gonna get ridiculous stats from their babies, hopefully. Alright, but let's just try to make this work, because I honestly cannot stand the fact that it just looks really ugly. Right, so this refrigerator is in a really inconvenient spot. Hopefully it still works here. No, of course not. Oh my god, fuck me, man. Alright, this is a little bit better, but my god, what is that system dumb? You know what? I think this is fine. You know, we have an extra floor. It doesn't look the best, but my god. I just don't want to struggle with it anymore. I'm freaking done, okay? I'm done. Jesus Christ. Alright, so our hair has been growing for these few minutes. Let's see if... No, this is definitely not going to be enough. So in the meantime, I guess we could take a look at the organic polymer. Okay, you've been getting a few levels. Nice. What we could do is we could take the THYLACOLEO with us for this adventure. Let's actually do it. So he gains a lot more XP. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, how are we going to get organic polymer for the ghillie suit? So, around the outsides of the map, around the edges, if I fly really high, you can see. Around the outside of the map, there is just a large desert, as you can see. What we could do is we could fly to that desert. I think that's the closest. Yeah, probably. I don't know. And find mantises there, kill them, and then we should be good, to be honest. One thing I do have to hope for is that we don't randomly get some sort of heat wave or or whatever, but we should be fine, to be honest. Alright, but anyway, here is the desert, and this is quite a dangerous area, so there's also death worms here, and we are definitely not prepared for those yet. If we just look under the map, we can, I think we can see if there are any death worms in this area, but I'm not too sure about that. Alright, I have found mantises already, a group of 3. Okay, we can't come too close because, yeah, they're already aggro towards me, but... Alright, THYLACOLEO, show us what you got. Let's just check for death worms. I know this trick worked in the past. I don't know if it still works, but I hope so. Bam! Ooh, that is nice. Alright, so that's 163 organic polymer already. That's fine. We didn't really need a lot for the ghillie suit anyways. You know what? I think we should just return to our home. We have 163. And that is more than enough to make a ghillie suit. So yeah, I think we'll just go home. Plus, we're getting a heat stroke here. It's really hot in here. Even though we have the cloth armor, that's apparently not enough. Alright, by the way, that little rock over there, that is a rock elemental. A really, really strong creature that we probably won't be taming because it's just a... Okay! Oh no, never mind. I thought that was a wyvern, but it's not. But there is a runes here, and a chest. There we go. Actually, there we go. I was like, let's just grab it with THYLACOLEO, because then we get some nice XP. Holy shit, 8 levels. Are you kidding me? Ooh, nice little runes here as well. Chest. Oh, okay. I just drove or walked over it. All right, one way I know of, which is to get XP really quickly, is to just grab our chainsaw and just freaking chainsaw everything we can possibly can, because then we get a lot of XP, especially with this double XP boost. We're gonna do that when we get home, which I think we're almost home. It's this mountain that we are at. Grab the chainsaw again. Chainsaw everything we can. That's not the correct verb, whatever, I don't care. Alright, so we're back home. THYLACOLEO has earned some more XP, which is nice. So, yeah, let's just grab the chainsaw and cut down a bunch of trees. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of wood from this one tree. Holy shit. That was ridiculous. Look, we got like 3,600 wood from one tree. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this organic polymer. Let's just quickly make the ghillie suit then. So I think we make it in the smithy, but I'm not sure about that. No, you actually make it in the inventory. I can barely see my freaking inventory. Holy shit. All right, let's see. So we have the ghillie suit. So we have the leggings, we have the shirt, we have the mask, and then the gauntlets and the boots. So now we have a nice little outfit. This also helps us to be a little bit camouflaged against creatures like bugs. Well, bug-like creatures like insects, like scorpions, like mantises, like I don't know what, but quite a lot of creatures. Also, we can probably make the goggles. Yep, very nice. So we can finally get rid of this cloth hat. All right, but yeah, we are gaining quite a lot of XP, but I think this is going to be enough. We did do quite a lot, actually. We did a little bit of number 2, we did number 1, and we did number 3. Very nice. And we also did a little bit of number 4. So hopefully we needed like what, 50, I think. Nanny, we needed 50 human hair. So hopefully we get that much. We get 4. Okay, that's not even close to enough, but we did already have a little bit in here. I'm gonna cut myself off camera, also gonna get some more XP off camera, and yeah, that would be pretty much it for this episode. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and do all this fancy stuff, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.